Hi, it's Melinda again, and I want to talk about presentations again, and in particular, I want to talk about sound. So there are many ways you can get the sound for your video. You might use the audio on your laptop. Maybe you've got a separate mic, maybe a mic on your camera, which is what I've been using for some of these presentations. Maybe you want to use your iPhone. iPhones are really good. They have good sound. Good picture as well. You might use it for both sound and picture. My iPad was quite good with both sound and picture. My Samsung phone is fine. Tablets are probably good as well. So there are a number of things you can experiment with that have both sound and picture that are good quality, or maybe you want to do the sound separately. If you decide to do the sound separately, you're probably going to want to use a program like Audacity to mix the sound, to do any edits that you need. Audacity is quite a good program. You can download it for free. The only trick with it is you also need to download the LE codec, and that enables you to export it. Not difficult to do, just Google Audacity download, and you'll probably also find information about the LE codec. If you don't, then do a second Google Audacity and LE codec, and that's to help you mix the sound. You're probably going to want to use some sort of mixing or editing software. If you do, Camtasia is quite good if you can get a copy of that. Movie Maker is the one that comes with your laptop, and many of you already know Movie Maker. Many of you already know the Apple native editing program, iMovie I think it's called. So there are a range of things you can use for mixing and editing. Just keep it simple. Your presentation doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be reasonably good at communicating the information. One thing you might consider, though, is noise reduction. So most editing software will have noise reduction capability. If you find that quite intimidating, you don't like technology, don't worry about it too much. You don't really need to reduce the noise unless the background sound is quite invasive, unless it's disturbing and making your voices difficult to hear. Okay, in that case, find another way to record or learn to use noise reduction technology. So most editing software will have sound reduction capability. It's not very difficult to use. Generally, you just need to highlight a section at the start or at the end of your soundtrack that's just background noise. So you highlight that and you tell the program, this is the sound that I want to get rid of, and the software will delete that sound from the track, and then your soundtrack sounds much, much cleaner. So it's actually quite simple to use, but you might need to play around until you get the hang of it. Basically, what we expect from your soundtrack is that it's clear and it's loud enough to hear easily. Remember that we're going to be listening to lots and lots and lots and lots of presentations. So if we get a number of them that have very bad sound, we're going to be a little bit impatient with them. So you need to make sure that the sound is at an acceptable level. So a little bit of noise won't disturb us, but not too much. And that's it for sound. So keep it clear, keep it loud enough, and you'll be fine.